Do you ever get those hot stabby spots that live between your shoulder blade and your spine? Maybe they live a little bit further down your back somewhere. You know, the ones that hurt anytime you bend forward or backwards, side to side, maybe when you turn, maybe when you grab something with your hand or your arm, or when you take a deep breath. Oh, yeah, there's that spot. I'm going to share some tips with you using the body as community model that are going to help you explore relief for those places. What does that mean, body as community? We've seen how the model has shifted from thinking of our muscles as cables, pulleys, and levers that have a single job to one of a networked community, as shown to us by fascial science, that our connective tissue is a 3D web that infuses and wraps and surrounds every system in our body. And our muscles, they have multiple jobs. They don't just hold on to one sheet of fascia, they hold on to many at the same time. And you are the leader of your community. As management and the leader, you can check in with any of your suffering community members. Any place you have pain, it works to think of it as a community member that's in need of reprieve, resources, and attention. One of the best ways to honor and hear our community members is to address what it is that they're actually doing. If you've ever walked into a classroom full of misbehaving kids and you go, hey, knock it off, very likely the classroom is going to keep misbehaving. If you walk into that room and you go, hey Johnny, quit throwing spitwads, Johnny's going to put his straw down and sit up straight and pay attention. Same thing happens with our body. When we have pain, those tissues aren't going to think we're talking to them unless we address what it is they're actually up to. So, as management, you need to go and check in and ask them how their job's going and invite it to stop any of them that aren't useful anymore. So let's go through a list of the things your ribs are up to. By checking in with any one of those spots and inviting them to relax and let out length and space to any of the bony landmarks they might be holding or the weight that they're controlling or managing within your body, take deep breaths and invite your ribs and the body parts to release each other as you exhale. It's one of the best ways to give them some relaxation and relief. Let's go through the list of what your ribs might be hanging onto or what might be hanging onto your ribs. Let's remember that ribs hang on to our skull, our head, and our neck, controlling their position and motion. Our ribs hang on to our shoulder blades and our arms and our collarbones, controlling their position and motion. Our ribs have attachments to our pelvis, helping us control our spine. Are we extending or are we flexing? Are we bending side to side? We also have the ability to hike a hip up or anchor an armpit down. So ribs have all of those different things that they have to manage and provide leverage for while still maintaining their primary job. Making sure you breathe. Your ribs, they do so much. Thanks for listening. Like Transcend Bodywork on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and stay tuned.